Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my good people out there. Welcome back to Trade Genius Live. I'm your host and the brand ambassador of the Edge Fund prop firm, Trend Genius. And we had a lot of stuff going on over here at the crib today. Had the people at my door right now. I guess somebody out there, he said, when I say the people, I mean the police. They was at my door asking to get my ring cam footage. I guess somebody was out here trying to break in cars. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not even about a snitch thing or nothing like that. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, my son is a police officer. So, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm impartial to law enforcement, but I don't know. I told him I'll get back with him. I told him I got a live stream I got to do, so they'll figure it out. They got other people that got Ring cameras, so it is what it is. But good morning, good morning, good morning. Crazy. V Brewer, good morning, my TG family. How's everyone? Fantastic on this. How's everyone on this fantastic Friday? Welcome new members. We're excited to have you here. That's what's up. Now smash that like button and let's get it. T Pruitt, my brother, good morning. My nail girl, good morning. Ryan, good morning. Lynn, good morning. Bodovin, what's up, my guy? Regina, good morning. Britt, good morning. Jerry Jack, Mr. AK, Mr. AK. I say Mr. AKA Mr. Payout in the building. I don't know why I said Mr. before AKA. Moodinator, what's up, my brother? Hide F videos. I love it. Oh, high def videos. Grand Risings. Mike, good morning. Karate 357, Grand Rising. Serena, Grand Rising. Sneehall, my sister, good morning. Marvin, good morning. Yeah, it was a sweet night last night. You look too young to have a son who is a police officer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. I mean, he's in his 20s. He's in his early 20s. JR, good morning. Hit that like button or I'll be in your backyard at midnight. That's what's up. I'm telling you, I got my goons. He said, tell him to kick rocks. I got my goons in the comment section. Y'all beware. That's funny. Hella bands, my bias is looking bullish today, brother. Let me know. Angie Bynum, good morning. Haven't enjoyed life. Good morning. Oh, you know what, Kaz? I thought so, bro. It's funny you say that. When I saw Grand Rising, I was like, is this Kaz? But you know what I'm saying? But my mind did say that, though. That's crazy. But that's what's up, my brother. That's what's up. Mr. Q, Israel, blessings. Yo, good morning. Back with the fresh legs. Super Spaceman. That's what's up. Oh, you know what? Let me send out this other notification real quick. All right, cool. J Roy, you with me? Hold on one sec. Let me get my J Roy, you with me? All right, cool. Marcel, the future option. Good morning. Kalita, good morning. All right, y'all. Well, let's let me ask y'all, how are y'all feeling this morning? How y'all feeling this morning, man? Talk to me. How y'all feeling on this Friday? TGIFers. Yeah, actually, how y'all feeling? Let me know. Let's audit our feelings. How are y'all feeling? One word me in the chat. Pete, good morning. Kiara OKC. What's up? Chilled. V Brewer said chill. That's what's up. I love it. What we got? Feeling great. Uh-oh. Got a new subscriber. And Fisher. Welcome. Feeling great. 5-0 did me good. Yep. Bottom good. Corp said feeling good. Jerry Jack said I am feeling ready. Come on, y'all. Let's keep going. Everybody else, let's engage. Excuse me. Lynn Foley said ready. What we got? Okay. Oh, okay. Fantastic. Karate 357. Fantastic. Enthusiastic. Mike Better. Marcelo Future Patient. Kalita said great. Ready. Let's go. Moodinator gave me that nice smile. Miss Tina 3 said gold coin. Blessed and grateful as always. T. Pruitt. Miss T and her 3 said good morning. Kiara, personal life isn't grand, but I have more time for fixing myself on the chart and in life. That's all right. Sometimes our personal life, dips a little bit. It's all good. We just got to stay the course. Stay the course and just have keep a positive attitude and a positive mindset. Seriously. And sometimes you got to be self-motivated. But, and not to pry into your personal life, but if there's anything that you want to talk about, you can hit me up in a DM. I ain't got to know all your business, but I can definitely give you some words of encouragement. You know what I mean? So just that's for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for that. Y'all, we having little issues, little problems. So, y'all just want to just rap about something. Like I said, I ain't got to know your business. I don't need to know all your business, but if there's some words of encouragement that I can give you, I'm down for that. That's just who I am as a person. So, you know what I mean? Just know that my DMs are always open. It's up to y'all if y'all hit me or not. You know what I'm saying? You hit me, I'm responding. So that's the best thing I can say. We got 53 viewers and we have 30 likes. Let's get the likes up. We just need 23 more likes. That's all I ask, and I'll take care of the rest. I like that, Ryan. I like that, Ryan. Ryan said I'm stoic. That's one of my words, Ryan. That's one of my words. Stoic. That is one of my words. Seriously. I use that word a lot, just in everyday conversation. That's one of my words. People don't understand that word stoic. It's a very, very, how would I say? It's a very, very punctual word. If there's a way that I can reference that. Emu, good morning. Edom, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and let's get to the charts. Thank you. I've been self-motivated throughout all of my life. I'm just glad this is consistent as long as I am. Absolutely. But like I said, I'm my DMs are always open for anybody that might need to, might just need to hear a different perspective sometimes. Sometimes we need that. Super Spaceman said, appreciate that. Soak, happy Friday. Feeling rushed again. No trades for me this morning. Smart man. That's all I got to say. Well, let's get to news first. Let's check it out. We had some news this morning. Here we go. Bam. All right. So let me fix my little guy here. Get him out the way. All right, cool. So, Moodinator said, ready to rock. That's up. I'm on a rooftop by the pool, feeling excited. Nice. Regina said, I am inspired as well. Nice. All right. So today, y'all know we had, bunch of 3 red folders come out. Definitely gave us some significant volume in the market. My mouse is all over the place right now. Crazy. All right, cool. Let me move this up. All right, cool. So with that stated, we have yellow folder at 12 p.m. and then tomorrow at 9 a.m. None of that really truly matters. The news has already happened, so we're going to move on. Let's get to the charts. We got about 3 minutes before market opens. Let's do our daily bias. Let's go. Where we at? Let's go. So we're going to go 5 p.m. Let's mark it out. 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And we're going to do 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Anybody that's new on the call, this is a little cheat code on how we get an idea of what price action may be like in during New York market open. My mind I'm tripping on outside right now. I hear them. They're right outside my door. But anyway, so what are we doing? This is Asia. This is a portion of Asia session. This is a portion of London session. We are looking to see if London has taken out Asia highs and or Asia lows. This is a cheat code. This is not, we're not married to this bias. But it's something that we can use as a gauging point, right? That's pretty much all it is, just a gauging point. We're not married to it. So let's go in there. So this will be the highest point. It's the first candle of this time zone right here. This is Asia. So this will be the high of Asia, and this will be the low. So this is the London portion of time. So let's see here. London's high would have to be here, and London low would have to be here. So London did not take out Asia highs and or Asia lows. So what does that mean, y'all? If London does not take out Asia highs or Asia lows, what does that mean? Y'all let me know. One word me in the chat. Let me know. I think y'all had said it yesterday when I had asked y'all. So if London does not take out Asia high and or Asia, if London does not take out Asia highs or Asia lows, what do we look for the market to be today? Let me know. Let me know. Sneehall, my sister, you are on point. That's what's up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. I love it, all y'all. Who said chop suey? So that's what's right. Remember that. Very easy. We're gonna get these ingrained in our head. All right, we're gonna get this stuff ingrained in our head. Absolutely. Choppy, 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 choppy. All right, so market is going to open in seconds. Let me get these lines off my chart. So let's see what we get. Now, we're not married to the buy, so it's not a prediction. We're not be like, oh yeah, market is for sure going to be choppy today. No. You say, is your timing right? What do you mean, Kalita? But yeah, so choppy, 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 choppy. Let's see. Let's get on a 1 minute. Let's see here. All my daily levels are above. I am definitely not seeing buys today. I'm definitely seeing sells, but we shall see. I'm really, truly, I'm still looking at all of this, y'all. Oh, the London? Yeah, my times are correct. What's up, son? What's going on, bro? Thanks for tapping in with me. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Yeah. I got all the muscle today. All the muscle. Happy Saturday morning, everyone. Terry Hart, that's right. I forgot. That's right, Terry. That is such a trip. That is such a trip. Every time you say that, Terry, when you'll be like, good night, and even instead you'll be like, good morning. It always just makes me think like, I forgot my man is literally on the other side of the world. Like literally. If you can say the other side of the world, bam, there it is. All right, so I don't know. Will we get a DS today? A DS long? What? I mean, let's be honest. There is a lot of buy side liquidity, right? It's a bunch of liquidity up here because we know what? Last night, we know just there was a bunch of sellers jumped in, right? So we know there's some liquidity. So let's see if we can possibly get a DS long today. Let me make sure everything is set up. Yep, everything is set up. Copy trader set up. I got the right account. Okay, cool. What's about 1:30 a.m.? Okay, cool. Let me see. 1:30 a.m. Got you. So you are like a little less than 12 hours, right? Let me see. No, more than 12 hours. Excuse me. You're what? 15 hours ahead? 16, 15? Something like that. Let's see. 12, be 6. Another 5, or maybe 17 hours ahead. 928 candle structure form. No, actually it's formed here at 6:31 is where we have market structure shift. So, actually at the 628 candle, nothing actually was forming. It just kind of did a little consolidation going on right here. So let's just see. All right, so we got the fair value gap. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put my entry right here. Oh, no. Come on now. Oh, y'all playing with my trades, yo. How's everything? Every time I come in here in the morning, everything be just changed around. Like, huh? Let's go. All right. And we're going to buy, no, I don't want to buy 5. I want to buy 6. Yeah. I'm going to miss this entry. Tell you, man. All right. Well, it would be right here would be the entry. Yep. So I'm going to buy 6 right there. Stop loss is going to be here. Stop loss would be at 29,998.50. Let's see here. DS having it, but not taking it. Gotcha. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was definitely seeing sales, but I just I believe in my strat. So, and I know there's a lot of buy side liquidity. Yeah, definitely a lot of buy side liquidity. So, excuse me. Yeah, buy side liquidity. Absolutely, Snehal. Snehal, if you don't mind me asking, what country are you in? Are you here in the United States or are you overseas? Oh, you know what? Let's see here. The low of this would be 30.75.25, 30.75. Okay, I'm in the right spot. I don't know why it seems off a little bit, but all right. Where we at? 16 hours. Okay, got you. Yeah. I thought I said 15 hours, but I thought you. Oh, you're in Brooklyn. That's what's up. Snehal. You're in Brooklyn. That's dope. Are you a Knicks fan? Moving to Merced, Central Valley, California. Really? You're moving to Merced? Wow. I had a barbershop beauty salon in Fresno, California for about 7 years. That's actually where my son, he's in the chat. That's where he was born, on Fresno. So Merced is not that far. That's the Central Valley also. What's bringing you to the New York, from Brooklyn to the Central Valley? I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Central Valley, but I'm like, is a job bringing you there? Wow, that's super cool. That is super cool. Super cool. Moving to Merced, you're moving to the Central Valley. Wow. Yep. Flatland. Super hot. Foggy. Oh yeah, absolutely. You sure will. You know what? Q's in Stockton. Because I remember her asking me, oh, your husband got a job there? Got you. Nice. Good stuff. I kind of figured it was probably for a job or something like that. Oh, you in Modesto, Mike? Okay. And I know Q is in, I think Q's in Stockton too. Want to see how price reacts to DZ at 978, 870 before I enter anything. Got you. You from Hayward? I'm in Sac. Look at that. Well, check this out, y'all. I was born in Hayward. Actually, that's not true. I was born in Castro Valley. My family, he's an internal medicine physician. That's dope, Snehal. I passed on 150K, but I'll wait for y'all. Oh, okay. Okay, Jerry Jack. Yeah, I remember Britt, you saying you was in Sac. Okay, Miss T and her 3. You from Hayward. That's what's up. So I was actually born at the Kaiser on Hesperian Boulevard in Castro Valley. My family, we lived in Hayward, but is that right? Maybe the opposite. Wait. Yeah, I'm right. That's right. I always get them confused where that hospital is. But yeah, I know what you did. I know what you did, Jerry Jack. I know you was taking that orb on us on a sly. I'm not in the trade. Yeah, a lot of Cali in here, for real. Yeah, no, I'm not in the trade. I have an order up, but I'm not in the trade. I'm just trying to see what's up now that we have. Let me see. Yeah, we pretty much swept the London low, but yeah. A lot of Cali in the building. But yeah. So it's funny. I know, right, T. Pruitt? Right? For real, for real. That's what's up, Jerry Jack. Yeah, my sister went to she said LOL, I plead the fifth. Miss T and her three. My little sister went to Strobridge Elementary. Nah, you can't say you from Sac. You can't say you from Sac, son. You from Fred? Well, I guess so. Cause it's you were born there, right. I got it. That's fair. That's fair because I don't say I'm from the Bay because I grew up in New Orleans, so I have to say, you know, I'm from New Orleans. All right, I'm gonna cancel my order. I am not taking that. No buys for me. I'm gonna err on the side of caution. What Hella Band say? Just passed my third 50K. Now I got 3 stacked up with payouts coming. That's what's up, Hella Bands. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up? There's a lot of buy side liquidity. I must say that. He said, I'll say I'm from SAC. 15-minute banger soon. I don't know. Let's check it. Oh, it's a possibility. All right. So we just need, we need to close on that we got 5 more minutes. We just need to close on this candle and we possibly see. You got it, my guy. For real, for real. Actually, let me get that applause out for you. Keep it consistent with everyone. Everybody stacking up. That's what's up. All right, so 15-minute. All right, now price is starting to. I don't know. We might be chop today. When you first got into these lives, you only had 125K account. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. I'm sure these lives are helping everyone. I mean, I've been getting a bunch of DMs and stuff like that, so I know we're on the right track, especially in our members only stream. You know what I'm saying? At night, we having our members only stream. Everybody's been doing pretty good in there as well. So that's a good thing. That's what we want. We just want to see progress. We ain't trying to hit a home run every time we get up the plate. But if we can definitely get some nice base hits, you know what I mean? That's all to the good. That's a pretty big candle right here. How big is this candle? So the high of this candle is, let me do this. High is 3,100. Right now, low is, so it's about 125 points right now. Yeah, about 125 points right now. Yeah, about 125 point candle. So that is what? That's 500 ticks. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, news already happened though. Yeah, news already happened. We don't have no more news coming on. PMI, that'd be Canada. None of that affects us. Yeah. Oh, unless you're speaking of next week. Let's see. We got something next week. We got PMI next week. Let's see here. We got non-farm employment. Oh, no, wrong one. We have, let's see, PMI. We got CPI on Wednesday. We have PPI on Thursday. And then we got prelim consumer sentiment. All right, so basically Thursday and Wednesday of next week are our true news days. Everything else is, you can see a bunch of yellow folders. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be definitely, ooh. Jeez Louise. Damn, that thing went deep, huh? All right, so if you're going to take the 15-minute bank, I would definitely say make sure you are scaling down because that thing is, what the heck? A trading view? Oh, they need authentication. Oh, I know why it needs authentication. Yeah, here we go again. I don't know what's up with my accounts, y'all. I don't know what's up with my accounts. I was whatever. I'm moving on. Whatever, it is what it is. All right, how can I check for volumetric news for the TEF? That's a good question. I don't, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't do anything volumetrical. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know nothing. I mean, I know what volumetric is, but I know nothing about functionality. Maybe Jay Royal can jump in on that. If not, Janice, reach out to at Soy Sauce Smiley. He is the account executive, and he can. The reason, and I'm not just passing a buck. I truly, trust me, y'all. You know, if I could help you, I would. And I'm also the first one to say, hey, I don't have no knowledge of that, but I would say hit up at Soy Sauce Smiley, DM him, and yeah, over 500 tick stop loss is crazy. But yeah, so hit him up and just DM him and let him know what's going on, and he will definitely put you in the right direction. So I'll take, let me see. I'll take it on 2 micros. That'll be $1 tick value. I'll do that. Yeah, that's a crazy, crazy stop loss though. But what I told y'all about these sales though, right? I've been talking about this for the past few days. I'm telling y'all, this gap is going to get closed at some point. So we're almost there. Wow, this candle is massive. Jeez Louise. Massive. All right, let's wait for a 5 minute. Let's jump to the 5 minute. Let's wait for a candle close on the 5 minute time frame. A candle close and drawdown, meaning it's in the opposite direction of the way we're going. So we want this 5 minute candle to we want this to close in drawdown, meaning we want this to close bullish. So we're gonna wait for that. Once it closes bullish, then we can place our entry. Morning trend, switch to micros this time on my evals and passed all 5 this morning. Nice. That's what's up. Good job, Steven. Yeah, stop loss is 681 ticks now. That's why I was like, I already knew I was going with a like just 2 micros, $1 tick value. So let's see here. Make sure I miss anything. I think I'll sit on my hands today, keep my profits from overnight. That's what's up. Say, hey, Pops, wifey listened to our convo and said she was born in the bathtub. Facts. So what's she gonna say? My daughter-in-law is gonna say, yeah, I'm from she from out there. That's too funny. Tell my daughter-in-law I said, what's up? I know she listening. B, what's good, B? I can't wait till you let me know when Micah's listening. That's what I'm waiting for. Let me know when Micah's listening. For real. Got the whole fan band. Micah gonna have a golf club in his hand and a trading and trading charts. And golf club in his hand, gonna hit a mouse with his trading charts. Micah about to get it. All right, well, we waiting for a close and drawdown on this candle. I don't think that we're gonna get it. I really truly believe price is just going to take off and continue on being extremely bearish. Look at that. Since last night, right? It started right before market closed yesterday, and it just continued on from there. For real. I need to stop looking at my trades, man. My trade just hit full TP after I closed out of it because it had looked like it was going to go SL4. Yeah, you got to just trust the process, Corbs. Absolutely. That's why I don't like to watch my trades. Like whatever it's going to do, just let it do what it's going to do. Let's go do something else. That boy knocked out and B said hi. That's what's up. He tired, man. All that practicing at the range. All that range practice, man. He been working on his chipping and his putting, working on his short game. I'll be asleep too right now. That's too funny. All right, so don't think we're gonna get that close and drawdown. Yeah. Interesting. You know what's so crazy, y'all? Is that like my accounts, I don't know what's going on in my accounts, but all my accounts are messed up as far as from a login perspective. They're all messed up, literally. All of them messed up. I mean, I only was able to log into my Fund of Future account. I'm out, just past my eval. That's what's up. That's what's up. Grace and focus. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, well, look, we're just gonna let that cook. Y'all know how I am. I'm not about to watch this. So let's see what it'll do. We still need to get our mental muscle. We still need to sharpen our trading sword. So we're not about to just be here, you know what I'm saying, on these on these charts like it's a movie. So I got 82 viewers. We got 44 likes. Let's get the likes up, please. That's all I ask. It costs you nothing. Likes are free. Just take a couple of clicks. That's what's up, right? So, right, Jerry Jack, for real, man. Congrats to everyone who's passing evals, everyone who's been finessing the market. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate you for being here. For real, for real. I'm just doing what I think is the right thing to do. But congrats to everyone, for real. Yeah, like I said, y'all, I don't know what's going on with my accounts. I really, truly don't know. Okay, so that candle did not close in drawdown, so won't be taking it. I guess I'll just be sitting on my hands today. Missed a bunch of good bullish action. Bunch of good bearish action. So it is what it is. I wouldn't be surprised if this gap gets closed today. And if not, it'll definitely get closed by next week. But I knew this drop was coming. If y'all remember, I have been talking about this I've been talking about this since last week. I knew it was coming. Price had to pull back. It had to recover. It had to. I mean, we can see this level is prices have been tapping this reversal zone and broke through, retested it again, shot up, came back, retested again, shot up. So we might get that again, or it may break through and close this week opening gap. So apply for the TradeGheenyuz account so I can access the Lucid Flex. That's what's up. Good job, Terry. That's what's up. That's what's up. Don't change anything. Same way you trade on evals, the same way you trade on funded, and the payouts will come. Facts. You don't change the way you trade. Very, very true. Whatever you did to get, that's why journaling is so important. Whatever you did to get to those evals is going to be the same thing you do in those funded accounts. Don't get in the funded accounts and get in your head and be on something else because you're in a funded account. Canary, good morning, my sister. How are you? Hope all is well. TGIF. All right, y'all, let's get the likes up. We need to get 27 more likes. 27 more, y'all. Just need to get just a little click. Cost you nothing. If you like me, let me know. If you rock with me, let me know. Trent, what did you end up closing? I ended up closing at, I got like $1,000 off of it. I ended up closing at 1K. Yep. What'd you say, Aqua? Aqua said, good morning, let's get it. Sorry, late at the 9 to 5, soon to be gone. I heard that. That's what's up. That's cool. That is cool. That's cool. Yeah, so yeah, Steven. So I closed out right at 1,000. I think it was just about TP 7, I think 7, almost 8. I saw because I had to go run to my box. And T. Pruitt, just want to let you know, my brother, I got my book. Actually, it's over there. It's all good. But yeah, I got my book. I went to my UPS box and I was like, I don't want to leave and then come back and, because I'm not here to watch it and I didn't want to trail it. I'm like, you know what? y'all saw I had my runner in. So right before I left to go to my UPS box, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this 1,000 and be good. So that's what I did. I think Ty held to TP10. So I know his hit because TP10 did hit. Even if it hit this morning, it hit. Q, what's up, Q? Q, you in Stockton, right? Got to get to work. Have a great day. You too, Soak. Thanks for tapping in, bro. Appreciate you, my brother. Hope that business is continuously taking off, man. And you stay busy, bro. For real, for real. That's good stuff. All right, 74 viewers, 59 likes. It's like, let's see here. 15 of y'all don't like me. It's cool. It's cool. I still love you too, regardless. It's all good. I ain't in my feelings. But if you can get the likes up, that would be great. All right, so let's get to question of the day. Let's rock it. All right, question of the day today is, is price respecting time of day behavior? Is price respecting time of day behavior? Let's talk about that. All right. So when we're thinking about, you're in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Oh, you were just asking me that day if I was close to Stockton. Got you. You know what? That's right. You are in Arkansas. Now I think about it. When you first came on stream, I think you said that. That's right. You know, when you asked me if I was in Stockton, you asked me how close I was to Stockton a couple of days ago. I just assumed that you were there. But now that I think about it, I remember you saying that you were from Arkansas. That's correct. Arkansas. That's correct. All right. So it's price respect. Let's get back to our question of the day. There we go. No, not at all. Price is not respecting time of day behavior. Okay, so let me say this. Being that this is New York Open, is price normal for this session right now, or is it not normal for this session right now, what we're seeing? Let's think about it. Just think about that. And just think about the question. Is price respecting time of day behavior? Meaning, is based on the time of day, is this the behavior that we get from NQ during the open? And ask yourself, is this price action normal for this session or is it not? Let me know. Is this price action normal or not for New York Open? Because we're in New York Open. We're only 26 minutes from the open. So let me know what y'all think. Normal or not? Normal price action or not normal price action? Let me know. All right, what y'all got? I'm waiting on y'all. Let me know. Only 2 people answered. One said no, one said not at all. Kiara and V Brewer. What y'all got? Feels normal for the most part. Might be wrong, but that's why I'm here. That's what's up. Let's keep going. There's no wrong answers. Just remember that. There's no wrong answers. All right, we got 71 viewers, 62 likes. We just need to get 9 more likes, and we be on point. The viewers should always match our likes. Not normal, but not usual, I would say. Hi, I'm from the UK. First time with you. That's what's up. Emma Shadlock. Welcome. Glad you're here. Normal. Are we supposed to set our order for the 15-minute banger after it goes past entry and drawdown? Actually, it's supposed to go above entry and drawdown. So it will already be set. I just went ahead, Steven, and I exited my position only because I did not get the candle close and drawdown. So I left it alone. But the way you would do it is, let me share my chart. Y'all can keep answering though. Y'all let me know if price is Is price respecting time of day behavior? Meaning, is the price normal from what we're seeing, or is it not normal? Y'all let me know. Let me screen share real quick. And so basically, Stephen, what we would want is, right, as soon as, okay, we got 615 is bearish, 630 is bearish. Now, once this candle closes, the 630 candle on a 15-minute time frame, we jump to the 5-minute. And what we would want is we would want actually it would have been this candle. We would want this candle to actually close in drawdown. We had wanted this candle to be blue, right? Or in your case, in anyone else's case, green, because I know our candle colors could be a little bit different, but we would want this to close in drawdown, meaning close above our entry because we were going for a sell, and then we would have entered. We'd have jumped back to the 15-minute, and then we would have entered, put our limit order right here. But being that it did not do that, then we just gonna excuse me. I exited I exited my position only because it did not close. That 5-minute candle did not close and draw down. This one right here, it actually kept selling. So I close it out. But that's the way you would do it. Once again, once this 15-minute candle closes, all right, so 615 was bearish, 630 was bearish. Okay, that confirms that this trade is valid. As soon as this candle closes on the 15-minute, we jump to the 5. And then we would want this candle, which is the candle that as soon as that candle closes and you jump to the 5-minute, that candle that is you see moving, that's going to have probably about like 4 minutes left and change on it before it closes. That's the candle that you would want to close and draw down, meaning close up here. And then you would jump back to the 15-minute, put your entry, and then bam, and then you would go. So that's how it would work. All right, so it's starting to normalize. It actually moved at the open. Since the war, it had a tendency to just sit and move later. My neighbor, sister over there, and they are close. Christ said yes. Regina said normal. Edom said normal. Q said normal. It's always a big move. New York session open. Story Snap 101. It's my first time here. I'm looking to learn more. I have very little knowledge about trading. Also, I just subscribed. That's what's up. Appreciate you. You're in the right spot. Definitely in the right place. We also do a members only live stream in the evening. That's from Sunday to Thursday, where we take one strategy. We take a trade on this one strategy every overnight session. So that'll be Sunday through Thursday. So you're welcome to join us in there. Membership is $8.99 a month. It's like 45 cents a day. So, and there we're also learning as well. But yeah, you can hit my description. I have a bunch of resources in my description to help you. And you can also DM me, you know what I mean, if you have any questions or anything like that. But welcome. You're in the right place. No, it does not. No, I would say no, it does not. Whatever it wants with no feelings for you all. Approaching a strong bounce area. Yes, it is. That is my reversal zone. Kalita, normal. It's about to close that gap. I think so. My nail girl waiting for the new hour candle to close because I'm looking for buys. Probably happen later in the day. Be very, very cautious on buys, y'all. I know it's a lot of buy side liquidity, but be very careful on buys. Just be very careful. I'm not saying that you're wrong or don't take buys. I'm saying just be very, very careful with buys because you can see the trend is extremely, extremely bearish. And remember, the trend is your friend. Hi. Not this trend, but that trend is your friend. I'm more than your friend. I'm your partner. I'm your associate. I'm your confidant. We rock. But yeah, the trend is your friend. Always remember that. Price at a discount right now, so waiting for a new swing low. Wait for a sign of reversal. Got you. Well, just looking at what price did over here, it could reverse, right? It's kind of like, what price always likes to do. It likes to come to areas that it touched and, make it smooth. As you see, it went through this reversal zone, came back, retested it, went up, came back, retested again. We talked about that earlier. And look what it's doing right now. Hit this reversal zone. And excuse me, it could either reverse. There are a lot of FVGs up here that formed from yesterday, actually, from right before the market closed. A lot of fair value gaps. So we know what? There's a lot of orders sitting here. And at some point, all these fair value gaps, they will be closed. This reminds me when I started late March, then I was just selling because I was going down and then just kept taking buys in April, then forgot it all. Kiara. But yeah, I was telling you, Stephen, how that rocks, but let's get back to our mental muscle. All right. So everybody that said it's normal, I would have to agree with you. And I would say the same thing, that price is doing what it normally does during the New York Open, right? I mean, yeah, price has been choppy here and there, but overall, New York Open, we always get some pretty good movement. You know what I'm saying? We always get pretty good movement. Now, I know we do have our choppy days when we have major news coming out, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I would say price is respecting time of day behavior. We can say that. It's moving normally the way it would. You know what I'm saying? So this is the normal characteristics of NQ. Now, I know we got a lot of economic stuff going on, war, and they're bringing back the tariff talk again. They're talking about imposing tariffs on I forgot how many EU countries. So we already know what that's going to do to the market. If we do that again, it's going to tank the market again. And it will probably be all the way down here under the 8% line, possibly. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. We shall see. But that was just I was reading some news yesterday and I saw that where the president actually said that he is either that he's going to or he's thinking about imposing like I think it was like 50 countries or something like that. It was something silly. Did I read it? Yeah, it was like, it was just a lot of countries. Don't even quote me on the 50. It was a lot of countries. I thought I saw 50 countries when I was reading it, but reading so much stuff, I kind of just slipped my mind. But I know it was a lot of countries that he's talking about imposing tariffs on for some reason. I don't even think the reason is valid, but that's above my pay grade. So, but yeah. So with that stated, we just got to just sit back and wait and see. But I would definitely say yes. Time is definitely, NQ is definitely respecting time of day behavior. Also, let's think about something. New York Open versus the mid session of New York versus lunch, right? Those are three different behaviors, three different time behaviors of NQ. Because think about it. At 11 a.m. Eastern, London closes. Right now, there's still two markets open, London and New York. So at 11 a.m. Eastern time, London closes. So usually after that, we get another direction possibly. You know what I'm saying? We get a different direction. Mr. Mensa, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you becoming a subscriber. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. But yeah, so with that stated, we have different times of behavior going on. Remember, it's different volatility profiles just based on that. Like I said, if you've been watching NQ for as long as I have, you'll notice that right around when London closes, which will be in another hour, because right now it's 10:07 Eastern time. So in another 53 minutes, technically, London closes, and there'll be a different maybe a different shift, some different, volatility. We'll have to see. But today is not respecting the overnight bias. Not that we're married to that, but I know, right? It's like TP25, something like that. It's something like that, for real. But that's just when we get, Brit, when we get good at holding, right? Right. But yeah, so going back to time of day. So just remember, timing matters as much as structure, right? Timing matters just as much. The most volume that we see, we always have the most volume in New York session, right? It's because New York session is more liquid than any other sessions. Yeah, there are times where overnight session moves tons of points more than New York that day. But, you know, that's just that day. Overall, New York has the most movement, period, because it's the most liquid. There's more money in the New York session than there is in any other session. You can combine the whole overnight session. You can combine Australia, Asia, and London. They still ain't tapping with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's also something to keep in mind. But I definitely would say this is normal behavior for this time of day. So, but remember, there are three different time of day behaviors. As I said, New York Open, mid-session, and lunch. And you just can go back on your charts and just go do some research. And you'll see there's different volume. And y'all know that when we get New York Open, we get breakouts, right? Candles take off. And then after a certain point, like it'll slow down like it just did right now, right? We're actually a little over about almost 40 minutes into market open. And we had some cool movement, right? Because this will be the New York Open candle, right? Excuse me. This is the New York Open candle right here. And we had, if you see, look, like price was kind of zoning right here. New York Open, boom, little breakout. And yeah, we always get some good volume during New York Open. There are times, as I stated, where it's a little choppy, but hey, it is what it is. And look like price is doing exactly what it was doing before. Hit this reversal zone and it's going bullish. So very interesting. All right. So any questions on question of the day? Let me know. That one's pretty easy one, pretty simple. So, all right. Now let's go with our tip of the day today. So, tip of the day today is your best trades come from your best levels. Kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday. Your best trades come from your best levels. Best levels meaning if you're doing support and resistance, it could be a reversal zone. It's basically, this is like based on your charting, right? So think about it, your entry, so let me say it this way. Level selection matters most, meaning in the regard of strong levels, stuff like that, right? If you chart support and resistance, if you're using the fib, there's a lot of different ways that you can trade. I don't really trade levels, so to speak. The only levels that I can say are incorporated into my trading would be my reversal zones, because those are levels, right? Those are levels that price loves to reverse at. So, for a strategy that I trade, for this tip of the day, entry precision, depends on the quality of that reversal zone, right? The quality of the level. So if you are trading support and resistance, then you know that level matters, right? That level matters for you taking an entry. It's very, very important, right? Better levels, easier trades, right? Think about that. If the level is strong, most of the time you're going to get a better trade. If the level is weak, it's probably going to be a falling knife, false breakout, stuff like that, right? So just keep that in mind. So this is just real simple, just a tip, right? For you to understand, of course, your best trades come from your best levels. Just remember that. So you always want to be identifying, depending on your strategy, because my strategy is not based on levels. I don't trade support and resistance, but or even any other kind of, like, I don't trade on the fib. I don't do stuff like that. But those are all level-based trades. Those are trades based on strong levels, right? Strong support, strong resistance. If you're using the fib has its different levels. I know it has the little golden level. I think it's like 61%, 62%, something like that. I don't trade the fib, but I have an idea. I've seen people trade it before. Definitely something that I think now at this point I need to incorporate into my game, just to have the knowledge on it. Whether I trade off of it, that's a whole different conversation. But just looking at where I am in my trading career at 2 years, I think now it's time to start incorporating other things into my trading. And I'm saying that because I've been thinking about the fib levels, Fibonacci, when I sent y'all the PDF like a week ago, a bunch of people that had asked me for the Fibonacci PDF, and I sent that to y'all. I had said that then. I was like, you know what? I think it's that time. It's that time. It's that time to definitely add some different elements to my trading game. I think it's time to pick up some other strategies just to see, what's going on, because there's a lot of times where my strategies don't play out because for whatever reason, it's just the way price action is moving. So that gives me an opportunity to what? Gives me an opportunity to trade another strategy. Now, what I will say is this, just speaking about this tip, right? Because it's piquing all of this, all of my thoughts right now. I definitely know that I need to learn support and resistance. And when I say learn it, like I know what it is, I mean, learn it to be able to implement it. Learn it for implementation. Support and resistance, as well as fibs, the Fibonacci. Now I don't mind sending it. You got it. Just DM me. Just DM me. Whoever wants the fib PDF, just DM me. No problem. So, all right. But yeah, so that's something I've been thinking about. Levels are very important, especially with NQ, especially during this time. It's something that I noticed. The way the market is right now, being so volatile, I believe trading levels are probably a lot more advantageous from a strategy perspective, right? Because the levels are never going to lie. If you jump on the 4 hour or the 1 hour and you're marking out your support and resistance, that's going to always be there. No matter what the market is doing, no matter where we are economically in the country, right? So that is one of the reasons why I've been telling myself, you know what, it's time to grab like some type of support and resistance, something like that. Support and resistance, the fib, really just those two. Because just something that I really, really think is time to add to my game. And just kind of just go from there. But yeah, so just going back to tip of the day, just remember your best trades come from your best levels. Better levels equals easier trades, and entry position depends on level quality, right? So if you're charting correctly, right? If you're doing top-down analysis and you're charting your support and resistance on like the 4 hour and the 1 hour, and you're doing your top-down analysis, I would definitely say your entry position precision should be on point. So there it is. Any questions on that, just let me know. And we can, discuss whatever it is that you may want to discuss. Let's see here. Yeah, got to. It's that time. It's that time. I have been saying that. I'm like, you know what? It's that time. I have been telling myself, I was like, you know what? It's really that time to like bring some other elements. And just been looking at, like I said, the way the terrain is right now with the new administration, with how everything is so volatile, with the tariff stuff, with how would I say, with the war. What I've been noticing is, because I pay attention, is that people that trade that have support and resistance, that have that strategy in their bag, they were doing pretty well. They were doing pretty well. They were doing pretty well. You know what I mean? Because they're trading levels. They're trading support and resistance. So maybe for my strategies, they're good strategies, but maybe for this type of market, they don't work as well. That's a possibility, right? I've never traded in the war before. I've never traded with these kind of economic conditions. When 2024, it was a whole different administration, and there was not a lot of economic manipulation in the market. It was way less. So my strategies were a little bit more fluid. I've noticed since this administration, my strategies are not as fluid as they were in 2024. Something that I've noticed. Doesn't mean my strategies are bad. No, it does not mean that. What it means is this time, once again, when the terrain changes, we got to change, right? Period. It's like walking on grass or walking on gravel. If you're walking on grass, you're probably going to be barefoot. If you start walking on gravel, you're probably going to put some shoes on, right? When the terrain changes, we have to change with it. If I can give you, a good analogy, right? I start with the 1 hour. Jerry Jack said I start with the 1 hour. Oh, you're welcome, Paula. No problem. I start with the 1 hour and go down as we get closer to 9:30. I enter on 1 minute. But yes, usually check the 15 minute, then the 5 minute, then entry. Got it. Hey, Trent, from what I see, after analyzing a lot of charts, history, orb strategy happens pretty much every day. Yeah, it does. On top of that, you can experiment with different sessions as well. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the other thing too. As I'm saying, it's time. The terrain changed, right? So it's time for me to, get my bag going. Like literally, it's time for me to get my bag going. So, meaning my strategy bag, like, trying to put some more strategies in my bag. I've been trading these strategies. I've been trading for the past, 3 of them for the past 2 years, and 15-minute banger and 5-0 for like the past year and some change. So it's time. It's that time. It's time to add a couple of more strategies into my bag and be able to be very fluid in the market. And when the market changes, I can change with it. All right. Aiden said, hey, G, I'm on a different YouTube account, but I mentioned you in Discord Profits channel. I would like to see your live reaction to my profits if possible. Absolutely. I'll get there. You're awesome for keeping your game refreshed. Thank you. VJ is really good with the levels and using fib. Yes, he is. Absolutely, he is. I need it all, please. Mr. Genius, haven't found a setup. Missed the big bear setup, but accounts are safe on the day. Took payout yesterday, so I'll catch you Monday. Brother, we got to connect soon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Facts on that. Have a good weekend. We definitely got to connect. We will connect soon on the court. I'm just playing. I definitely would love to get to the court though, but I ain't ready. I'm still building up my feet. But yeah. But let's see. One more Morbid Drifter. What's up? Morning all. Made it. My sleep is getting worse. Can't seem to wake up these days. Anyway, did 5-0 hit last night? 5-0 hit probably like TP. I don't know. What it hit y'all like TP? What was it? Where are we? Right here, right? Yeah, 5-0 hit probably. Let's see here. Let's do it. Let me share my screen, and we'll see what it really truly hit. Where are we at right now? Open was here. All right, cool. So let's do it. So boom. Up and up. It should just pop up. Yep, there it is. So it hit. I can't even add any more levels. It hit probably. Let's see here. It never was in drawdown. As you can see, never was in drawdown. I took profits somewhere around in here. Yeah, somewhere around in here. I took profits. I think right at this unmitigated, somewhere around there. I was in 3 micro. Yeah, I took partials. I trimmed my position, I believe, at TP2. On 2 micros, I was in on 3 micros total. Trim my position at TP2 and left 1 micro runner. And like I said, I exit out around here, right around $1,000. But yeah, it's at. Let's see here. We would have to say, like close to TP, close to TP. I don't know, what maybe 15, 16, 18, could be even. I don't think it's 20, but probably like TP 16, 17, something like that. Yeah, it hit that reversal zone and bam, it went back. So it did amazing last night. That's why you got to take it every day, because this is the thing. Remember how we talked about this in our members only stream, right? When we were talking about how much the trade had been losing, right? But if you were taking it every day and you were managing your risk, guess what? Last night you made all that back and then some. Straight up. You made all that back and then some. So that's why you have to take this trade every day. Because today was a day that, it was like today was the day that, look at that. Imagine if you was in on 1 mini. What's that? Let's see here. Entry is 387. Let's say you took it to 29,800, right? Right here. Let's say you just took it there. Let's say you got out right there. 29,800 and 387. All right. So 200, that's over 508. That's 587.5 points, right? Times 4. Y'all do the math on that. It's a lot of ticks. That's a lot of ticks. Absolutely. Yep. TP 380. Right. Trend 101, best of 11 for a take profit account. Sure. No doubt. I took one micro on a reversal. Okay, that's what's up. What's up. You said that was going to happen on Monday and Tuesday. I did. I mean, just once again, I'm never trying to be I'm not trying to be right. I always say this to y'all. I'm just going off characteristics. I've seen this movie before. Best thing I can say, I've seen this movie before. How far it's going to pull back, I don't know, but I'm still waiting for price to close this gap. At some point, it's going to happen. But as you can see, y'all, that's why I have these reversal zones. These reversal zones are very, very important. They're very, very crucial to understanding how price moves. That's why they are on my chart. And you can see price once it broke through this, because think about it, when price was here, this reversal zone was basically what? It was resistance, right? Price broke through that reversal zone, that resistance, right? Then this reversal zone became support. And we talked about this. I said this a couple of times. Boom, 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 and doing the same thing again. Price always loves to do or go to places where it's been. Just a characteristic of NQ, something that I've come to realize after watching it for 2 years, even considering that we are in, different kind of terrain right now with all the economic stuff going on. So yeah, absolutely. But yeah, other than that, anybody got any questions, any concerns before we go into the weekend? Is anybody going into the weekend green? I am actually going to the weekend green on one of my accounts, on actually 5 of my accounts. I'm going to the weekend red on all the rest. It is what it is. That's another reason why it's time for me to elevate some different strategies. Not just because I'm going to the weekend red, it's because I'm understanding the terrain right now. As I stated to y'all, this is all new. I've never traded with war, none of this stuff, tariff talk, none of that. All of this is new. So I'm trying to learn on the fly, just like everybody else. For me, for the ones that started trading after 2024, the ones that started trading during this administration, it's kind of like this all you know. This is not all I know. I know price was moving different. My strategies were different during 2024 in the previous administration, and that's not at all a political statement. I am not saying that Biden is a better president than Trump. I ain't saying nothing like that. That is totally out of my brain. That's not even how I think. All I'm saying is that based on both of those administrations, comparing them to the economic impact that they had on the market, that's what I'm talking about. So with that stated, this is different terrain, as I always say. So it's just been different. I can honestly tell you it's been very, very different. I couldn't even tell you the last time we had an A+ trade, meaning scalps A+ strategy. For real. Everyone, if you want to DM me, you always DM me on Discord. Easiest place. Just DM me on Discord. Yep. No, just DM me on Discord. It's gonna be my y'all know, at TradeGheenyuz. Just go to Discord, because everybody got a Discord. Just go in, whether you're TF or Inner Circle, you can just go and find me. You'll find me because I'm in there. And then just click on my name and it'll open up a message box for you. And then you can just start typing in a message box and then it'll shoot it to me. That'll be a DM. That's the easiest way to DM someone. You don't have to do a friend request or nothing like that. Just do that and I'll get it. V Brewer said, have a fantastic weekend, family. We'll resume again Sunday evening. Stay blessed. That's what's up, V Brewer. Appreciate you, my guy. Typical. The pullback makes lower lows with NQ before moving up. Of course, that is definitely typical. Those Bollinger Bands are so accurate. When price reverses off of one, you better look for a setup. I heard that. Yeah, I've never traded a Bollinger Bands. I never was taught that way. I know they exist though, and I know people do trade using those. I've never traded them, never tried them. But yeah, that's what's up, my nail girl. For real. Well, anybody got any questions? We ain't got no questions. We gonna jump off. And definitely enjoy get to our Friday, enjoy the rest of our weekend, and just go from there. Sunday we'll be back on for our members only live stream. So I catch y'all in the Genius Vault. What's that? At 5:55 Eastern. So anybody that wants to join us in the Genius Vault, just go hit my YouTube channel and go ahead and get that membership, and we'll see you there. So other than that, if there's no questions, I'm just trying to hang on, thinking to see if there's any questions. How often does 5-0 hit? Last month watching seemed like it didn't hit often. You got to trade it with a more of a drifter. It hits. Can't say how often it hits. You just have to trade you got to trade it every day, my guy. Yeah, you just got to trade it every day. It's the only thing I can really say. I won't answer that only because I don't want to give you the wrong answer. But it hits, let me say this, and this is not being sarcastic. It definitely hits when it's supposed to. Seriously, respectfully, it hits when it's supposed to. Meaning it'll lose, but then it'll give you the day where it does this, where it'll hit like TP17, TP18. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Where'd you post it at? Where did you post it at? Let's see here. MS5 all good though. More days ahead. Ask coaches. Oh, and profits. Got you. My bad. You did say that. Screenshot profits. Oh, I gotta get down there, huh? All right, let's see what we got. It's Aiden. ESHSS. Nice. See, Steven said he passed all his dope. Steve hit it. Aiden, where'd you post that, my guy? Is it in? Oh, you know what? It's probably over here. Let me go here. Yeah, I think it's over here. Oh, got it. Big shout out to our trainers for helping me in his lives these past couple of weeks. I truly would not be able to be here today if it wasn't for his help, not just verbally, but mentally too. I've been in a hole for a while and my mindset has changed. Along with my profits, I finally started seeing profits today because of him after 2 weeks of losses. So truly thank you at TradeGheenyuz. So you're welcome, my brother. You're welcome. Yeah, I got you. Yep. You're welcome, my guy. That's good stuff, bro. Let me check out your screenshot. Okay. I see you. Them 3 bands. That's what's up. Aiden, what'd you take? What trade did you take? Did you take the 5-0 with us last night? Yeah, for a while, when the 5-0 was hitting, I mean, that's how it is, though. That's how the 5-0 is. Like, it hits. Then it'll have its little days where it's like lackluster. You know what I mean? It go against us a couple of times. Got to do some re-entries. What else? We take a couple of losses off it. Got to, we'll how would I say, take some base hits. And then it'll have a day where it does this. This is what it does. I told y'all that. I told you. Once again, I ain't trying to be right. Just characteristics of this pair. It's all I watch. It's all I know. I don't know no other pair but NQ. So I just give y'all what I tell y'all. Like I always say, I've seen this movie before. The 5-0 actually hits quite often. Juvier and Scalp God took 40 to 62K in one trade last month. Absolutely. Karai 357. Absolutely. That's the reason why I'm going to get a live account. I'm going to get a live account to trade the 5-0. I'm going to drop 10 bands in there. Probably do it like in the next week. Next week or so. I'm going to drop 10 bands in there. And that's the account that I'm just going to that's the one I'm just going to hold. I'm just going to hold it. And, of course, still make sure I'm leveraging correctly and not, just make sure I'm leveraging correctly and make sure that I'm keeping up on my, on the amount of risk. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Just keep an account on that. And I'm telling you, long as we do that, I'm telling you, this thing is going. And then think about it on a day like this. If you're in a live account, what? It's all your bread. No, I didn't. I'm only on my trades in the morning between. Got you. but the profits are from this morning. Got you. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff, Aiden. I'm glad the stream is doing what it's supposed to do. That's dope, brother. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. But shout out to Aiden, man. Shout out to Aiden, bro. That's cool. And I know it's a good feeling too. I know it's a good feeling. Trust me. I know it's a good feeling. Definitely a good feeling. But that's cool, man. I'm glad you ending the week green. And excuse me. I'm glad you're going into the weekend green. And yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and jump off. As I stated, you'll have a good remainder of y'all Friday. Have a great weekend. And I see all y'all in the Genius Vault on Sunday. Shout out to the Edge Funder co-founders, Juvier, Scalp God. Without them brothers, we would not be here. And other than that, as I stated, I will catch y'all later. And son, you can hit me up when we get off stream. Hit me up. All right, I'll be waiting on your call. If you still, I'm sure you're still on, but if you're still on, son, hit me up. All right, y'all. Appreciate all y'all. Well, I'll be trading after hours too. I've been liking what I see and the encouragement of this community. Absolutely, man. Jump on with us, Pete. Jump in with us. All we're doing is we're just taking one strategy. We're trading the same strategy every day, same time. Same one. And we're all in there together, in there having fun, talking crazy, acting a nut. It's a more relaxed environment. Not that this environment is not relaxed, because we're relaxed here, but I'm saying in the overnight, it's a little bit different. You'll see. It's fun. It's cool. It's cool. Real cool. Real cool. But other than that, man, y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. And I catch y'all in the Genius Vault. Appreciate everybody that subscribed, became new members. And everyone that hit me for the PDF, I definitely will be sending that to you. And y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. Signing off.